Docks right there. Coffee. Oh. Let's leave it. Hello, everybody. It's one of these days to where I'm tired. I got a chiropractor today, and I just want to relax. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play some Minecraft. Why? Because I say so. That's why. While I'm at it, let me get the links to the channel really quickly. Posted. Discord. And where are they? Streams, setup, content, there we go. I was confused for a second, like where am I? Okay. Okay, there we go. I got everything set up now. So yeah, we're having a casual night tonight. And before someone says it, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna do some mining after all this cooks. I have a puppy trying to roll around on my bed because she wants to itch her head. Go to 75. There we go. That's really loud. Okay, we are good now. Yeah, I kind of cleared out this area a bit, did a bit of mining as much as I could. To where we now have it with decent certainty that I can get out of this one area where I am. Plan is to use these as my transport method for a good bit of things. Coffee, hot chocolate. It's the best ever. Do 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 do. Yeah, we are heading. I want to say here or here, but in all reality, it'll be probably this one first. Quarry. Digital miner. Let's grab the furnace. Put the furnace in here. Put that there, that there. Now we grab my backpacks. Steal a bed really quickly so I can get the rain to go away. Hello. And now we move. Yep, now we just gotta get moving. I have enough wheat in one of my bags to live off bread for a good bit. But remember, we shall not live off bread alone. We shall live off the Lord as well. Jump, 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 jump. How's everybody doing today? I should probably say why we're doing a relaxed, like, Minecraft stream. Basically, I had a chiropractor today, and they did something different compared to what I normally do, and I'm like, I was sore on my way home, and I just like, I want to play a relaxing game, because chiropractor appointment hurt a lot. I'm gonna need a bucket to get down there, aren't I? I might need a bucket to get down there. Unless I can find... Yeah, I don't see a water source. So, in that case... I'm gonna go here really quickly. Because there's water in here, I can snag a bucket from there and then... do what I need. Snag it from here. Which one has my metals? That one has my metal. That one has my blocks. Tessa. Tessa is being a doof. She's playing fetch with herself because she has a ball. Gotta let those cook down. Yeah, it's modded. It's modded as well, so we have all the fun stuff we can play with. Which reminds me. Storage. What do we got? Oh no, we gotta apply it. We gotta apply it energistics. Great. We also have bins I can work with. I think I can figure out a way to automate bins. I just don't like... I just don't like AE. I don't like AE2. Reason I don't like AA2 is it takes so much to do just for crafting. Bucket. Yeah, grab that. Wrong tool. Correct tool. Bucket. There we go. There we go. There we go. I can go down here really quickly. Go here. Got myself a bucket of water. Got a bucket of water. Because again, I find the way the British say water hilarious. Now we are down in the mines. Get as much of the copper as I can, because I can use the copper for tools right now. And eventually copper golems. What are we looking at over here? Osmium. I'll take osmium. There's more copper up there. Yes, I'm taking the long way there. I don't care. Because I want to. And that's some coal. And that was some coal. That is good to know that I have that in my pockets now. More copper right there and up there. I'm not going to go up that part to get it. I want to go back. Oh, I want to start going downward. So I can try to find some iron, like right there. Because finding that iron is incredibly useful. I need that so I can A, upgrade my portable storage options, and B, so I can get, basics, more of the basics. Copper is useful, but copper is not all that useful to me. Well, then. Well, then. I don't think I yeed my last ha. You yeed your last ha. I gotta go up and get more water. To get more agua. More Aquafina. Who remembers that? That water bottle brand. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who remembers it, I'm gonna be honest. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Survived. Each eye of the tiger. Do 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 do. Rising up, life in the streets. I should have some sticks. I have some sticks. Give me some sticks. Put that there. Put that there. Having all that copper is useful. I won't really need the axe for right now, so I'm gonna put that away. Okay, time for the pain. The creeper is right there. Aw, man. This is how you know who I grew up listening to. Way back in the mines. Tonight. Fine tonight. Stop breaking my stuff! Okay, what are we looking at? Osmium. I need more coal. I'm gonna head up here really quickly because Critter's messaging me. Nope! No! Stop! Pause. Pause for a bit. That was time. Hello. It's 9:11 p.m. for me. Oh my. How you doing? I want to say Roxas, but that's not Roxas. That's not Roxas. Roxel? Roxel? Roxel's car? Just call you car. You go vroom vroom. Oh, rules. Hey, you, stop attacking me. Stop attacking me. Stop attacking me. turn that mode off while I'm just doing this. I was about to get attacked. But how you doing today? How you doing tonight? That's some lapis. That's some urine. More tin. Well, I need to break into my reserve of iron. I mean, of coal, probably. That's good. It saw me. It saw me. I gotta eat, let my health regen. Put that there, put that there, put that there, put that there, and put that there. I gotta break into my supply of coal, take half a stack, leave that. I then need to grab both of those. I got a total of how many? Got 5 extra torches. That will give me enough for what I need. Throw the sticks in here and call it a night. Well, not a night. I'm not done streaming. Phrasing. Phrasing is important. Ooh, I found more things. Found a lot of things. One might say these are the things. I was about to start doing a thing from I was about to start singing a song from Sound of Music. But these are the man, I wish I could play music for musicals on stream, but I don't think I can get away with I think I could get away with the Sound of Music. I don't know about the music, man. Like Minds of the Crafting. Yeah, that's one of them. Use your hand as a chew toy. I have to. I have to listen to that song now. These are the things. My favorite things. Shirley is... I do too! Shirley is pink tiger stripe. Sorry, I'm talking... I have to respond to my artist that I'm working with. Hey, Tess. Dark. purple for Tessa. Yeah, I'm working on getting some emotes done, and the artist I'm working with, Critter, she's a good friend of mine, she's asking a few things about, like, what are the color of the dog's collars and stuff like that, because the emotes are for the dogs. They are based around the dogs. Okay, I got the area majority lit up. Not happening. I will probably not be living in the cave. I plan on making an ocean base with having large platforms in the ocean. Personally, myself, because I like ocean base a lot more. Less things spawn, and it's easier to spawn-proof things, as I put it. This is how you can tell I grew up with a theater kid in my family. Not necessarily encased in the water. I build on top of the water, and then I'll basically make, like, a giant hollow dome. By using some means of a pump to get rid of most of the water. It looks weird with by description, but it actually looks pretty cool once you get it going. I can let that be. I am not getting copper on top of lava. That's a mistake just waiting to happen. My brain just went, how could this happen to me? I made my mistakes. It's one of these nights. It's one of these nights to where I'm just gonna be super weird. The case of the tism will be very much going. I ran out. Great. Sticks. And there you go. Okay. They kind of go hand in hand with each other. That's the thing about the case of the tism is they usually go hand in hand with ADHD or ADD because the brain just... Okay, diamond. They usually go hand in hand because if one thing's gonna go weird, probably other things are gonna go weird. looks good. Now I need more water. Or I can, nope, that won't do what I need. Hey, zinc. Yeah, I was originally planning to finish Metaphor ReFantasio tonight, but, like, I don't have the energy in me to do so. And then next is, I want to say SMT. I want to play an SMT game. I'm gonna be honest, I do. But I don't know which one I would play because SMT is kind of the fringe game I tend to play that a lot of people either like or they just don't show up to watch. So it's one of those things where it's like I gotta decide, do I want to do Nocturne or I want to do 5? In most cases, 5 is going to be the most well-known. Nocturne is going to be a hit-and-miss case. I mean, Nocturne 5 is more well-known by modern players, and Nocturne is Nocturne. Nocturne just beats you over the head. Hey, Varkon. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? I'm doing better. I had a chiropractor appointment today, so I feel a little sore. A tad bit sore. Yeah, the tad bit sore is because they did a stretch. Yes, I got beat up in a good way. Love how you say that. I need to find coal before I even attempt to mine these. What is the pink beam? That is... The pink one is the marking for the quarry, so I know where it is. That's fine. Shaped hole. That is me in the center. That is me. Reason why it's pitch black is because, my skin is literally just pitch black. I don't have a fancy skin. Uh... Oh, I don't know why there's an air-shaped hole. It just is. Yeah, anything just looks out of place from standard Minecraft, it's because I'm playing modded. That's really about it. It's iron. I don't have coal here. That's bad. Dang it, that's bad. I need to go find a different cave. But yeah, the chiropractor did a little bit extra than what I normally do because... yeah, the chiropractor did something with my neck. And let's just say that was a... Nah, it was... I felt better after, but oh, I'm sore. It was a very painful night. And, like, I get why people go, either swear by chiropractors or just don't go to them. I go to this one, and it's been slightly helping with my headache. Let's check over there. Coal is always that one resource I always run low on. You got any plans tonight, Varkon? Besides watching the stream? Coal. And coal. We are in the zone. Yeah, baby. Joining a watch party with a friend tonight. Ooh, what you watching? What you watching? What are you watching? Nosy cat gonna be nosy. Ah, some old school sci-fi Buck Rogers. Okay. Yes, it's a, I believe it's a, the hammers work with a 3x3. So that's basically how they work. Pull out the bed. Yeah, go sweep. You're good. Okay. Map. I can remove that. I gotta go north a little bit. I have to go more north. I have to go more north for this quarry over here. Also, the benefit of mining when you have a giant hole in the ocean is you can just make as many holes you want. And it's not like anything's gonna bug you. So that is the benefit of having a quarry over the ocean. But getting to the point of having a quarry is the part that's hard. I'm leaving this area. I'm gonna go someplace that has more wood. Oh, and by the way, I have been keeping tabs on what happened with Minnesota and the ICE agent having to shoot someone, and that person was fatally killed. Here's the thing. That woman was a provocateur and an idiot. I'm very sad to see that she died. But she tried to run a man over. That's usually a sign of you're going to kill someone, and that person now has the rightful ability to do self-defense. Congratulations, you just learned what happens when you mess around. There's the saying, there's the saying FAFO, but that's the thing. She messed around and very quickly found out by what happens when you try to run someone over with a car. Hint, don't run someone over with a car. If you want to stay alive. How am I doing, Alfie? I'm doing good. Doing quite good. A little sore, but overall, decent day. Spent some time with my family. Had a dinner at the archery club that we belong to. Yeah, like Varkon, it's not even the left at this point. It's just the communists. The communists try to weaponize brainwashing to make people into mindless drones. This is why, bluntly, we're not dealing with leftists, we're dealing with communists. We are dealing with the thing that we failed to stop in Korea. Not Korea, in Vietnam. And I understand that Vietnam was largely about the oil and Nixon wanting to extend the war because it could have benefited him by a lot, which led to Watergate. But I'm going to be honest. We're not dealing with leftists. We're dealing with communists. And if you understand what that means, congratulations. You understand the history of the U.S. and how Hollywood ended up with what it is. Three Karage would be nice now. I mean, probably. I don't necessarily know what a Karage is. If you're talking about, like, the Japanese sandwich, oh yeah, it would be, like, delicious. What are we working on? I need to find a place I can go mining. It is important because of mining. I need materials, stone, and all. These are a few of my favorite things. Yeah, Vietnam had a lot of issues, just straight up. Going from communication, not understanding which side is which side completely. It was a giant mess. You also had, and I'm going to say this now, you also had an issue with Vietnam and the fact that a lot of the records for soldiers were, I'm not going to say wrong. A good bit of them were falsified for certain operations because you had people who said they were stationed in Germany the entire time, yet they have trench foot. And the reason that happened was because, hey, they were instead in northern Cambodia, a place the United States shouldn't have been. Because yes, if you don't know, people who were in Vietnam. What the heck is that? Spider egg. Okay. If you don't know, people were in northern Cambodia, and that's a huge issue with some people's records. Is it says they were not in a combat role, but they were in a combat role, and they were only hidden from having that on documentation because the United States wasn't originally meant to be there. So yeah, that happened to a friend of mine whose husband was a Vietnam vet that I met when I worked military surplus. Good lady, good man, like really good man. I was gonna say karage is. Are we talking karage chicken? Because if we're talking karage chicken is delicious. That's you know what? That's an interesting spot for a waypoint. I mean, there's Nashville Hot. If you combine karage chicken with Nashville Hot style with a Nashville Hot style batter, not batter with a Nashville style oil sauce, that would be delicious, man. Have you seen the new baby chickens? They're basically nuggets. I mean, everyone. Okay, so here's the thing: you have chickens. Those chickens are supposedly descendants of dinosaurs. Okay, you then take the chickens, turn them into dino-shaped chicken nuggets. Their life went full circle. I found some more coal. Oh, my sinuses. Also, update. I am gonna get the nose surgery to fix my nose. The appointment for it is on the 22nd to get the CT scan required. But after that, it's just waiting for a day to open up where the surgeon, aka my ENT specialist, can do it. I see one of the best ear, nose, and throat people in the state. Can both of you stop fighting? Shirley and Tessa are fighting right now. Okay, I've found a lot of coal. We are on a mountain. We are literally on a mountain. Time to dwarf this mountain. I am a dwarf. I diggy holes. Diggy holes. Diggy holes. I just dated myself. This music is good, man. As much as I don't agree with C14 on basically anything, no, C14 knows how to make good music. Okay. The Isle is a game where you can play as a dinosaur and you die in an invisible cliff after spending 8 hours on growing that creature. Oh my. Sounds like a game I wouldn't play. I was talking to Decaf about that, with how some games are just permanently in early access. And I think they do that for a very specific reason. It's not because their game's nowhere near being finished. Matter of fact, I think a lot of the games are near being finished that did get through with early access. It's the fact that you have a lot of protections as a developer in early access. It's a giant thing that you actually have a lot more protections as a dev while your game is supposedly listed in early access. Oh hey, I found buildings. But yeah, I think it's because of the extra protections you're afforded in early access to a degree. That's why I think a lot of devs just try to stay in it as long as possible. Okay, I gotta grab these now. A mining village? I didn't think a mining village would be a thing. You died. Lol, you died. Hey, I haven't died once. How dare you? Also, hello, Decaf. They had to make a recode because a dev left the team after arguing with the lead dev. The dev who left made an entirely new game. Quitta. Critter, that image for Tessa is adorable and fairly accurate. Cat, two cat, red cat, blue cat. It is also accurate. That is how she is. Okay. Not what I wanted. Okay, I have enough coal to get by for a while now. Sup, dude and dudette. Do 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 that do 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 do. I kind of want to go on top of this mountain and do it and just strip mine down. Kind of just want to strip mine the thing. The cat must climb the mountain, for the mountain demands it. Yes, this is modded. I want to go over there. That looks interesting. The boulder is conflicted. The boulder does not want to fight a little girl. The boulder is now in pain. Also, we are now getting my mother's second vehicle back. So I probably won't be streaming on Sundays if things go the way I'm looking at, because Sundays I'm going to be at a card shop if I'm feeling good enough to. It depends on how I feel health-wise on if I will be going to the card shop or not. Like, tomorrow, I probably won't be streaming. Actually, no, tomorrow's Saturday. I probably will, because it depends on if I'm spending time with my mother or not, or if she's made plans or not. That's the hard part about the weekend, is I try to spend time with my family. Oh. It was just thought. Same with I try to spend time with friends. Saturday is very much the cat's gonna try to be social day. Because I am sociable. Totally sociable. You're going to be mega buys tomorrow. I assume work has you working a triple or a double? No, just a ton of... That makes sense. Hey, at least you're not working a double. At least you're not working a double. You will be chilling. Will you be chilling like a villain? What? I found stuff. I will take the smokers. No, these are blast furnace. I'll take the blast furnace. Okay. More random gear. I have to say, if there's a hole that leads to a dungeon, I don't want to fall in it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sleep in tomorrow as well. Get all the eeps in. And depending on what we do, will be chicken sausage for dinner. Volcano? Yeah, volcano. There is a beacon right there. There we go. How's it? Stretch my legs a bit. Stretch the legs a bit. Do do do. Hold up. If the developers of The Isle had to do a complete recode, and the developer that left made a game separate entirely, I have a feeling they would want to make sure none of the code that was effectively stolen is used in that product. Did they do anything about that? Her nose is like... I will actually show you. I will send it to you over. Come here. Tess, hey. Stop. You normally like to pose for photos, but you're not right now. Stop. She was fighting having a photo of her taken, and now she's looking at me like, you took my photo! You took my soul! Yeah, it's a very deep brown with like a splotch of light brown. It's hilarious. Which is funny because Shirley's nose, like Shirley is a pure yellow lab, and the thing about that is normally labs, specifically yellow and black labs have like brownish noses. Shirley's is like completely like light brown. It's funny. I'm fighting through the night. Fight, fight, fight. Wow, this area is making me have random lag spikes. Okay, there we go. I'm out of it. What is with the random lag spikes? Just gonna let things load. Or not. Settings, video settings. Okay, yeah, no, but the game's just being dumb. Yeah, Minecraft is a very relaxing game. It's a game that I would like to play more of, but I also have a bunch of RPGs I need to beat. Okay, game, can we stop with the stagger walk? Save quit. That's adorable. Yeah, that's Critter, you work, you're married, and you take care of the household. You're gonna be my schedule has to work around your schedule with that. What is causing this? No, it's not any of that. It's the game being weird. Are we good? Are we good? Yes, we're good. Or not. Why does everything break for me? What about now? Nope. Nope, it's still broken. I'm stagger walking. I think it's because I'm streaming. So with that said, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do this. We'll rotate over to Monster Hunter. Okay. Stream settings. Okay, monster launcher. We'll do some practice fun times with World. Dogs. If I lift my arm to itch my neck, it does not mean it does not mean playtime. It does not mean playtime. Get that nose out of my face. She's like, no, I'm gonna get my nose even closer to your face. Oh, I give them love every day. I do that. I will give them extra love. I may be back. I have to be dead. Okay, be safe. Set. Both of you. Sit. Sit. Shirley, sit. There you go, both of you. Shirley's like, great. Must have it, must have it. Hey! They don't, no. No, both of you back. 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 Up. Up. Get on the bed. Get on bed. Get on the bed. Shirley, bed. Bed. I'll be back in a minute. Oh. Shirley thought because I wasn't paying attention to her and I wasn't going to let her outside to go run around and play, it meant she could pee on my bed. Luckily, I grabbed the blanket before it could soak through. This animal. This animal will be my downfall. And now she's looking at the water bowl like, where's my water? I want more water. Dog, you just... she will be my downfall. Exactly what she's thinking. Yeah, Tess is taking a break apparently. I'm surrounded by cats. Two of them, though. Yep. Tessa is just... She rarely goes to the bathroom in the house. Shirley's 12 years old. She's old. So I'm just like, okay. You want to play these games? Dang it. Got it. Punch! 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 Wall. I'm gonna sharpen up. Ah! That was a good arc. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. And wall. Constant, just wall bang. This is why I say melee, specifically sword and shield in this game, is really broken. It's really broken. Hello, Wolflink. Oh my game! Stop doing that, please. Okay, I need these things to stop getting in my way. Eat the wall. How am I doing? Doing good. I had a chiropractor appointment earlier and a little sore after it, but that's about it. Okay, or my claw can just kill it. Tomorrow I need to go to the grocery store. I need to get more creamers, some more cucumbers, and something for the salad tomorrow. Probably need to fight this thing one more time. Talk to the harvest box person. Has to leave it. It's not for you to chew on. It's... Pass it up. Up. Up in bed. $35 watch streak, dang. Oh, Gyros Fang. I don't need to hunt the great Gyros. Okay. Go to training area really quickly so I can test some stuff. Okay, that's that. That's perfect rush. Trying to figure out how you get to the move where you can latch onto someone. Okay. I wish I had a full list of combos, I really do. Okay, I gotta look this up really quickly. Their Hunter World S and S combos. Hmm. Okay, that is stupid. Okay, yep, there we go. That's all I needed to know. Tattles under my mittens, patches tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Green-colored ponies and apple strudel. Apples and noodles. And the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Misses and blows out and slashes. Ah, man. Sound of Music is such a good musical. The springs, these are a few of my favorite things. Start the beginning. Then days to start. And then at the door ABC. Then you begin with do re mi, do re mi, do re mi fa. What happened to be do re mi, do re mi, re mi fa sol la ti do. A deer, a female deer, that lay over the rail sun. The name I call myself, not run. Just not gonna fight. I don't want to fight Odo. And then goes back to do. Oh, oh, oh. Dear, a female deer. Ray, a drop of rolling sun. Me, the dame I call myself. You can tell I grew up with a theater kid in the family. Funny enough, it was not me. I cannot stand being on stage. Now it's back to dough. A female deer, lay under the rolling sun. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. There's a reason why I'm getting my nose fixed. It's not because, oh, I want to look more attractive. No, it's because I have a hard time breathing out of my nose. Oh, I should probably fix that now. There we go. Oh, my hand hurts. I got nervous last night and I started picking at my nails again, so my hand all hurts from that. Do. Get back over here. Still no claws. Okay. Yeah, bowgun doesn't really get all that strong until like master rank, until you can where you can enter master rank. Toothless dance. Return from expedition. Critter, are those the finalized emotes? Because if so, if they are, put the charge through as completed. One second. Hello. Okay. Okay. And that is not, and that's money, and that is money she doesn't have. She needs the vehicle. She needs the vehicle. Okay. Do so. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. No. The only other thing that we need from the store is the stuff for salads tomorrow for doing the chicken sausage. Okay. Love you. Bye. I guess I'm not doing cards Sunday. Face, stop twitching. My face is twitching out of frustration. Yeah, I might need to find a program that can help those on disability get a vehicle because we cannot, because I need the ability, I need the ability to have a vehicle, but right now my cousin needs it because her vehicle is in the shop and the lights came back on, so something's wrong with her car, and it's just like, okay. My mother has the Jeep and the truck. I use the Jeep when I need it. Yep, nope. Meowster, no! Freedom! You're no longer in ad jail. Yeah, this is why Clutch Claw is considered kind of broken. And the slinger is really powerful. I have to remember that there is a lot of freedom in how you can do things in this game. Do, 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 do. Let's go deal with a wrath. Wrath? Wrath! Wrath! No! Wrath!
A fiery throne. I sit atop a fiery throne. Within the forest of doom. Doom, I say. Doom! Dang it.
Wrath, get on the ground, please. took it long enough. Doing this now. Come on. Get on the ground. Stay here. Stay. Got it. With paralysis. Yeah, I'm doing elemental build. I'm doing an elemental SNS build. Dang it. Okay. Vigor pod, I'll take that. Okay, I got hit with the claws, and that's a poison. I gotta sharpen. Thank you, game. Just know, everybody, this is probably not going to be a 4-hour live stream. This is probably going to be I'm after I hit high rank. I'm done. Because after the Wraths, it's Zora, and then Zora is... That's Zora 2. Okay. Oh, nope. Stop moving around so much. Thank you. Gonna tenderize its tail. Got the tail cut. Sword and shield in this game is really broken if you can't tell. Because I'm just bullying it. There's a reason why the speedrun for this game uses SNS. This is why. Yeah, the speedrun for Monster Hunter World uses Sword and Shield because it's broken. I'm not even using a good one. Yeah, I'm not even using a good one, and it's getting bullied. Even if I was not wearing Defender's armor, this fight would be relatively easy for me. I literally jumped into that. I'm alive. Just doing the tenderizing. That's also just a useful movement tool, I will be honest. Oh, come on. Got it. Now we're on to Zoro 2? Not Zoro. Zora.
Zora Magnaros.
Yeah! Link, why are you trying to fight that thing with the sword? It's just bouncing off. Yeah! Dance, dance, dance. Dance, 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 dance.
We have to throw it into the ocean.
Now we're thinking. Dragonator. On a ship. Who has stuff I can do? Okay. I'll do that after I do the Zora Magdaros quest. I'm gonna swap over to Defenders. Do that, and we're at high rank. After this quest, we are through to high rank. Let's do this. Hit the rock again. Yep. Hello, Lost. Dang it. Heal up. Oh, come on! What the heck? There we go, I finally got it. The charge blade, you mean? Charge blade is just a weapon that I'm not good with. I'm going to be honest with that. I'm not. Dang it. It's not even that it's a commitment. It's like, I could learn it. Here's the thing. I'm terrible at understanding its gauges. I'm bad at gauge management, as I put it. There's too many things, too many gauges, all of that requires me to focus, and I just like, I can't do it. I like my simple beater sticks. What can I say? The simple beater sticks does not require me to have a complicated gauge that I have to keep track of the vials, the shield charge, the sword charge, and then and the timing of each. Guard the explosion. Okay, Nergi's there. This is where you actually have to fight Nergi. I will do that after I take care of this. Okay, is it dead? Yeah, it is. How many weapons am I good at? It's dependent on what you say, what you call good. Because with World, I can do Switch Axe, S&S, bow guns, and Insect Glaive. Now, if we're talking, like, fully capable of using its kit... Oh, good enough to slay a monster. All of them? Except Charge Blade and Gun Lance. I'm not necessarily bad, nor am I necessarily good with all of them. I'm middle of the line with them. Okay, that worked. Well. You are really good with bowgun. Okay, yes. I'm really good with bowgun, but that's about it. Bowgun is kind of like my main. It's one of those things that I can always fall back on type of shenanigans. I'm also kind of good with hammer, but that's a different topic because hammer is very different between games. Oh no, I gave up. I'm done. I'm done with Wilds because I'm sick and tired of so much of it being based around Gogmazios and only Gogmazios, and I've said my piece about Gogmazios. The save file still exists. It's there for when the master rank expansion comes up. That's about it. I am literally forcing myself to play Wilds, and I hate it. I can force myself to play a lot of games, but Wilds is not one of them. It's because I can't stand the Gogmazios fight. I do not like the Gogmazios fight at all. And with the game basically being based around Gogmazios and Omega, those are two fights I cannot stand. And when everything is based around those two fights, which are just giant DPS checks that can one-shot you in an instant and have no trade-off, where attacks aren't slow, or it has low health, or its hitboxes are small, there's no trade-off to those fights. They're tanky, can one-shot you, and move excessively fast. That's terrible game design. It is objectively terrible game design. And I know people are going to say, no, it's not. It's fun. For maybe the first time. But once you start having to farm it over and over and over again, it gets really infuriating. Because all you're doing is playing a fight that visually looks great, but at the end of the day is a terrible fight mechanically. I don't care what people say. It's like, I don't care if people say, oh, get good. I don't care if people think, well, you're just bad at the game. No, it's an objectively bad fight. It looks great. It's objectively bad as a fight. Capcom doesn't understand, when you make a fight, you actually have to make the actual fight enjoyable. It can't just visually look great, because at this point, it's just terrible to fight and visually looks great. It's not actually fun. That's my main issue, is unless you get that DPS check correct, congratulations. You're not actively completing the fight. And that DPS check forces you to change your entire build, even if it's just from switching, and I'm not talking switching the build from one weapon to another in the same weapon class. I'm talking that you have to change your entire play style just to do it. That's terrible. They could have easily made Gogmazios similar to how it was in the past, where it was basically a four-man endurance fight instead of a four-man DPS check that's just gonna one-shot you. Yes, it's just as bad as Alatreon. Visually looks great. Mechanically is awful. Because the game doesn't need party wipe mechanics. It doesn't. It doesn't work well if you have party wipe mechanics in a Monster Hunter game. What works really good is the slow endurance fights of the past in my mind. And I'm going to be honest, that's what I want to see more of. I want to see the more slower endurance-based fights that you had with 3, with Portable Third, you had with 3 Ultimate, you had with 4, you had 4 Ultimate, you had in Generations Ultimate even. That's what I want to see. But I know I'm never gonna get that. So what I'm gonna do is just stick around with just bog standard old Monster Hunter games. They are not gonna be the mainstay of the channel. They'll be a thing that I do every so often. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But I'm gonna be focusing on other games. Because I don't like what Capcom is doing. I want the game to feel like hunting. Like, straight up, I want the game to feel like I'm hunting a giant monster. Not, oh, I'm basically playing a fighting game against a giant monster. I just murdered my voice by doing that, by the way. There's, like, that's the thing. The game went mainstream. And I know people are going to say, it going mainstream is great. No, it going mainstream genuinely is a bad thing. Because there are some games that, once they go mainstream, they're no longer what people enjoyed. Bluntly, I'm looking at you, Armored Core. I'm looking at you. Armored Core is no longer a slow, methodical fight where... Skyrim is one of them. Skyrim is a beautiful example of what happens when you go mainstream. Are you familiar with the concept of Eternal September? I am not. Also, hello, operator. Long time no see. But yeah, Skyrim is a beautiful example of what happens when you become so popular that's all you can make. And that's what happened to FromSoft with Dark Souls. It became so popular, all they can make are games that fit that niche. Fit the niche of a Souls-like. Fit the niche of similar to Souls-like. They put themselves in a category that they can't get out of. Yeah, operator, if you can tell me what that means, that'd be nice. Funny, I never streaming SMT5. I have a plan for SMT5, Lost. I just gotta do some research. I had to do some research on some things to see if it's possible. I might try to do an SMT5 solo run where I can't have any demons in my party. I know Deus did one. But the amount that he wanted, the length he went, is one of those things that I have to research on just how crazy it can be. Same with, I kind of want to do a no fusion run of SMT3. And then SMT4, if I can get emulation not being super laggy, a Demon Whisper only run. Which I know Robin and Zephyr did. Okay. We have made it to high rank. This is going to be an interesting stream to put through the clip, what I call Clip-O-Matic 5000. I pay $27 a month for Streamladder to help me with clips. So that means I beat SMT5 off stream. I have completed SMT5. I have completed SMT5. Pixie only run? Okay, are we talking only Pixie, or are we also including high Pixie? Because if we're including high Pixie, that means it's a party of me, of the Nahabino, Pixie, high Pixie, and I think that's it. But that is going to be stream. That is going to be stream. I'm going to cut. My voice is dead. So we are going to see who I can raid. We have Kingdom of Cards, we got Armor, and we got Layla. Icy is running. You know what? We'll raid Layla. So with that said, thank you for coming. God bless. Be safe. I am the bundle of Zakats. So, see ya. I'll be back tomorrow or Sunday, depending on how I feel. Later.